盐城 ，OK good， 太好，太好，is 太好 on the line now? No. Okay, give me 1 minute. Yeah, I need to call. I need to call him for a while. All right, continue. 真修 is not on the line too. Okay, 真修 is there. Good. 英爱 cool 英爱 cool 英爱 Okay, good. 尊义 Okay. 子晴 Okay. 子轩 李子轩 All right. 新宇 Lo 新宇 Okay. Joanne
Yes.
Okay, good. So, 等下2分钟先啊，我要写东西一下。Okay, so for today's class, we are going to look at the grammar, okay, the relative pronouns on who and which. Last week, we learned about who and whose. So this week, we are going to learn about who and which, all right? And after that, we are going to discuss the mind maps, all right? The mind maps on the Chinese space program, which I assigned you as homework last week. But I only got 2 submissions from Ziqing and Bohin, okay? And I have already marked them and returned them back to you. And the last one is we are going to work on a closed test on movement control order. Movement control order 就是 MCO 咯 ，OK？ 就是所谓的那个什么管制令 ，OK？ 管制令。可是这个是我去年做的 ，OK？ 去年做的，所以呢，可能它里面的那个 information 会比较 outdated 一点的啦 ，OK？ 因为是去年我出书的时候我做的，所以不用紧先做，我们先看先啦 ，OK？Now let's look at the grammar exercise here. Okay, okay, look at number 1. We can use who and which as an adjective to describe a noun. Okay, 你看啊，这里呢，我们要先明白 adjective 这个概念 ，OK？Adjective 呢是形容词来的。形容词啊，我们用形容词来做什么东西的呢？就是用来形容名词的 ，OK？ 所以你看 ，Peter is the hardworking boy。OK， 这个 hardworking 呢，它是用来形容 boy 的，对不对 ？OK， 如果我们不要用 adjective 来形容名词的话，我们还可以用什么办法来形容一个名词呢？就是用 relative clause 咯，这个是我们上个星期看的，对不对 ？OK， 除了我们不要讲 hardworking， 我们就可以写 Peter is the boy who studies every day， 对不对？你看studies every day 跟 hardworking， 他们的意思是挺高兴的，对不对 ？Okay, now look at C 啊 ，Harry Potter is an interesting story。OK， 所以你看interesting 就是 adjective， 它是用来形容 story 的。所以 interesting 呢是 adjective 来的形容词。Okay, if I don't want to use adjective, what can I use? I can use relative clause. Okay, Harry Potter is the story which I love to read every day before I sleep. Okay, 所以你看，我们是用这个 relative clause 来形容这个 story 的。如果那个 story 你每晚睡之前你都会读呢，就是说你觉得它很 interesting， 它很有趣。所以你看，我们写作文的时候啊，有时候当我们想不起要用什么形容词的时候呢，你就可以用relative clause 来取代那个形容词咯 ，OK？ 它是另外一种来表达我们的写作文的方式 ，OK？Another way to express ourselves，OK？ 主要我们要看的是什么呢？这里， OK？ 你要知道的是 who 呢 OK 是用 humans 的 OK we use who for humans and we use which for non-humans OK who 和 which 当然 that 呢是用来讲什么的用来讲both humans and non-humans alright 就是说这里你看 B 的你换成 Peter is the boy that studies every day 呢没有错如果你换成Harry Potter is the story that I love to read every day before I sleep 也是没有错因为 that 可以用在 human 还有 non-human 的 OK 它的方式是一模一样的啦就是因为它一样所以呢我就没有放在这里了 OK 主要你要懂 who 还有 which 这样子用就好了 OK 这个 note 有问题吗你们谁不明白的吗 OK 都 OK 挺简单的 OK 挺简单的All right, now look at exercise 1, okay? Fill in the blanks with which and who, all right? So all you have to do is to read the sentences and to determine whether to use which or who, okay? You have 10 questions here, so you have 5 minutes. Okay, you may start now. I will discuss exercise 1 with you at 8:28, at 8:30, 8:30 啦. Okay, you may start now. OK 如果你们不明白的话，跟我讲记得。Pandemic OK pandemic 呢就是好像 the virus that affects the whole world 等一下我写给你OK pandemic OK the virus 或者是 the disease 啦 that affects the whole world 就是传染全球的疾病就像这个 COVID-19 咯 OK 传染全球的疾病。如果那个疾病它没有传染全球呢，我们不可以叫它pandemic 的 ，OK？That infects。它有几种字是差不多一样的啦。我们有pandemic，我们有 epidemic，我们有普通的 disease 咯 ，OK？Disease 就是普通的啦，好像 fever 那一些啦 ，all right？或者是 heart attack 那种不会传染很多人的。如果是 epidemic 呢 ？epidemic 就是好像它传染一个地区的人嘛了，好像Ebola，OK？Ebola 它是在非洲那边传染不了，对不对？没有传染到全球嘛，所以当时 Ebola 呢，它并不算 pandemic， 它只是 epidemic 而已，它只是在非洲那边嘛了。可是 pandemic 它是传染全球的。OK， 好像 COVID-19 或者是以前的 SARS， 我不懂 SARS 的时候你们出生了没有了 ？OK， 非典型肺炎，这个 SARS 跟这次的那个 COVID-19 是差不多一样的，都是一样的 virus 来的，只是这个 COVID-19 的 virus 是进化过的 SARS， 所以它就会更加的强哦。OK， 他们都是 pandemic 了，他们的传染性非常高。So if you have finished exercise 1, you may go to exercise 2. For exercise 2, you have to combine the sentences below with who or which. Okay, if you don't understand how to do it, you may get some rest first, okay, before we go to exercise 2. If you know how to do it, you may get a head start, yeah? OK， 我会等下跟着这里的名单教呢。So get ready with your answers, alright? If your microphone can't work, then you may just write the answer on the chat box, okay? But get ready with your answers. OK， 来我们开始了啊。Number one, Joanne, the dog.
The dog who barks loudly has run away.
Okay, the dog which barks loudly has run away. Okay, so 我只是在这里解释了 ，OK， 所以你看呢，the dog which barks loudly 就是说那个吠很大声的狗 has run away。OK， 如果你要用形容词，你可以讲说the noisy dog has run away。OK，so 这里还没有用形容词，这里它用 relative clause。当然你可以两个一起用的 ，OK。你可以讲说 the noisy dog which barks loudly 也是没有错的啊，只是这里因为我要你看到adjective 跟 relative clause 之间的关系，所以呢，我用一个我就没有用，我用 relative clause 我就没有用 adjective， 可是它两个一起用是没有也是不用紧的 ，OK？Number two， 星宇 ，the thief。
The thief who stole the car was caught by the police.
Yes, the thief who stole the car 很好 was caught by the police. Caught 是捉 was caught 就是被捉 OK Number three 子轩
The car which was stolen last week was found by the police.
Okay, good. The car which was stolen last week was found by the police 很好 So 这里 car 是 non-human 所以要用 which 咯 Okay, found 是找到Was found 是被找到 Alright Okay, number four 子晴
The doctors and nurses who work in the hospital were very busy.
Yes, who work in the hospital. Number five, Junyi, the pandemic. Okay, the pandemic of COVID-19, 很好 which has killed millions of lives, is extremely dangerous. So extremely 这个字呢，就是指非常非常那种啊 ，OK？ 当然我们写作文的时候呢，我们不要写 is very very dangerous 吗？我们不要重复very very 好像很不 standard， 所以我们就 extremely 了 ，OK？It means very much， OK？ 它的 level 是比 very 还要 urgent， 所以我们就用 extremely。Okay, next, Ying Ai, the children.
The children who want to visit the museum are waiting outside.
Yes, who want to visit the museum. Good. Number seven, Chun Xiu.
The museum, which displays thousands of artifacts, receives many tourists every day.
Yes, which displays thousands of artifacts. So, 这里的 displays 呢就是 exhibits，OK？ Display means exhibit， 就是展览哦 ，OK？ 展览出来 ，OK？ 给人家看哦。然后artifacts，OK？Artifacts 你们学者的 right 一定有看过这个字的，对不对？就是那种文物啦，文物，好像以前的历史文物呢，我们叫 artifacts 咯 ，OK？ 好，这里的 receive 这里的 receive many tourists 这里的 receive 不是收到的意思 ，OK？ 这里的 receive 是接待 ，OK？ 接待，好 像你接待顾客 ，you receive the customer。这里的 receive 不是我们 receive the parcel 那一种 ，OK， 它有别的意思啊。Okay, next, after that is 太好。
The drivers who park their cars beside the road receive parking tickets.
Yes, the drivers who park their cars beside the road receive parking tickets. 这里的 receive 就是收到咯 ，OK。所以你们注意看啊，这里的 receive， 第8题的 receive 跟第7题的 receive 呢，不是意思不一样，一个是接待，一个是收到。parking tickets 就是它的那个，这里的 ticket 就是3万啊，不是入门票 ，OK， 不是好像我们进去那个停车场然后收到的那个 ticket， 不是啊，这里的 ticket 是违的罚单 ，OK， 违规停车，等下违规停车罚单。Okay. Next, number 9.
The cars which are speeding on the road are stopped by the policeman.
OK， 很好。The cars which are speeding on the road， 这个就是读stop。OK，stop， 后面一个 d 不了，这个 e 没有 pronounce 出来的。OK，next number 10， Bohin。
Speeding is a serious offense which can land you in a lot of trouble.
Yes, it's a serious offense which can land you in a lot of trouble. So offense 呢，就是好像错误了，可是它是那种在法律上的，好像记得我们读的那个ex-convict lawyer， 他之前有做过几个 offense， 对不对 ？Smuggling drugs armed robbery 那些就是 offense 咯 ，OK， mistakes，OK，mistake that you made，right， 就是 offense。land you in a lot of troubles。如果是 land， 这个你要背整句起来了。you have to understand it as a phrase. Land you in a lot of troubles means cause you to have a lot of troubles， 导致你有很多的麻烦。land you in a lot of troubles。so exercise 1有问题吗？有谁不明白的吗？now let's look at how we do exercise 2。you have to combine the sentences below with who and who or which。我们看1和2，我 demonstrate 给你们看啊。I rode the bike back home. My father bought me the bike. Now, first of all, you have to look at the second sentence. Focus on the second sentence. You have to determine. 你要先看这个第2个 sentence 呢，是在讲这第1个 sentence 的什么东西。My father bought me the bike. So it is about the bike. So which means that this sentence, 这个句子呢 is describing the bike. So how do we combine together? 子晴 have you got any idea?
The bike which my father brought me was rode by me.
很好，可是这里你将第2的放进去第1的就好了咯。I rode the bike which my father bought me back home， 这样子不了咯。所以你看它原本的句子呢是 I rode the bike back home， 然后呢你将那个黄色的卡在中间 ，which my father bought me 你放在中间不了。为什么要放在 the bike 的后面呢？因为它是 because this sentence is about the bike， 对不对？它是在讲这 the bike 的，所以呢，你一定要放在 the bike 的后面咯。就是这样子做不了。All right. Now look at number 2. Mrs. Maggie is talking to the man. The man is from China. Now focus on the second sentence. The man is from China, and we know that the second sentence is about the man. It's not about Mrs. Maggie, but about the man, right? So you have to put it next to the man. 你不能放它在 Maggie 后面因为不是 Mrs. Maggie comes from China 是 the man comes from China. Can I repeat the bike twice? Bohin, I will come back to your question later, okay? So 你看第2呢，我们应该这样子做呢遵修 How do we combine the sentences together?
Mrs. Maggie is talking to the man who is from China.
Yes, Mrs. Maggie is talking to the man who is from China. OK， 就这样子罢了咯。它原本的句子呢是is talking to the man。OK， 青色的。然后它的 relative clause 是 who is from China。这个是它的 relative clause。当然，如果你要用 adjective 呢，你就写 Mrs. Maggie is talking to the Chinese man。这样子咯。All right。Okay, now come back to Pohin's question, yeah? Can I repeat the bike twice? 这样子呢Pohin, can you give me your answer?
I rode the bike which my father bought me the bike back home.
Which my father bought me the bike back home. Okay, so 你看Pohin, 首先你先 focus 在这个 which my father bought me the bike, alright? Okay. So 这个 which refers to what?
The bike.
The bike, okay? 所以，然后我们懂说这个 which 呢，其实是从后面的 the bike 它搬来前面的，知道吗 ？So 这里这里的后面的 the bike 搬来前面过后呢，它就不应该再有了吗 ？Understand？ 明白我讲什么吗 ？OK 啊，So 我不能重复 the bike 2次的，只是1次罢了啦，因为它是从后面拉去前面，然后那个 the bike 就变成 which 了 ，All right？Okay, so for exercise 2, you have 7 questions, so I'm going to give you around 10 minutes. Okay, so you may start now. 如果你不会做的话，你跟我讲一下啊。 Okay, let's start the discussion on exercise 2. Okay, number 3. Joanne, what is your answer? Hello, Joanne, are you there?
Yes, the boy
Okay.
the boy who has the circle is learning how to make a pie from his mother.
Okay, good. So what is the meaning of has a sweet tooth, Joanne?
Love to eat sweet food.
Yes, good. The man who has a sweet tooth is learning how to make a pie from his mother. Okay, now look at this one, yeah? Who has a sweet tooth means he likes dessert. 他喜欢甜品的 ，OK？ 他喜欢甜品。Has a sweet tooth means love sweet food or love dessert. 喜欢甜品啊。Okay, next. Xingyu, the old building.
The old building is falling apart, which is built with wood.
Okay, so 你看这句先啊。The old building is falling apart. Okay, fall apart. Fall apart means collapse. Collapse 就是塌下来了 ，OK， 坍塌 ，OK。So 怎样子是 is falling apart 呢？就是它慢慢的坍塌下来咯，就是说慢慢的坏咯，好像可能它的屋顶慢慢的掉落，它的窗慢慢的掉落，然后它的地板慢慢的坏掉，它的柱子慢慢的坏掉，这样子的话，如果它的坍塌的过程是很慢的话呢，我们就讲 is falling apart。如果是发生了地震，然后它的屋子就一瞬间砰掉坍塌呢，我们就讲 falls apart。OK， 所以你看那个有 ing 跟没有 ing 的差别，一个如果有 ing 的话呢，它是一个过程来的，比较慢的过程；如果是没有 ing 的呢，它是好像一瞬间的过程 ，OK， 一瞬间的。Okay， 然后我们看第二句啊 ，The old building is built with wood。OK，is built 就是说里边呢被建咯 ，with wood 就是木材，然后 with 就是 using 啦 ，OK，with 在这里的意思是 using，OK， 就是用。所以你看呢，新宇第二句呢，你要看第二句是在讲这哪一个？是在讲这 the old building 啊，所以呢，你要放在 the old building 的旁边 ，all right？ So the answer, for him, what is your answer for number 4? The old building.
The old building, which is built with wood, is falling apart.
Yes, which is built with wood, is falling apart. 你必须要放在 the old building 的旁边啊，因为它是用来形容the old building 的 ，all right？ 如果这里你要用形容词，它必须是the old wooden building，wooden 就是木材的形容词 ，OK？wooden。Okay, number 5. 子轩 ，what is your answer for number 5?
I found a pen which Peter threw the pen out of the window.
Okay, 等一下啊 I found the pen which Peter threw the pen out of the window. Okay, so 我们先看这个先啊 which Peter threw the pen out of window. Okay, so 你看这个 the pen 跟这个 which, OK？ 首先你要知道这个 which 指的是 the pen， 它的这个 which 呢是它的 the pen 本来是在这里的，对不对？本来是在这里的，然后呢你将它移去前面，将它变成 which， 过后你就没有 the pen 了啦。所以答案呢是 I found the pen which Peter threw out of the window. OK， 那个 the pen 它中间的那个 the pen 不要用了 ，all right？ OK， 所以第5题有谁不明白吗？ OK， 没有啊。OK， number 6， number 6， 子晴。
The teacher comforts the little boy who lost his wallet.
Very good. The teacher comforts the little boy who lost his wallet. And number 7, 遵义. Okay, I love the picture which my mother hangs the picture on the wall 啊，一样咯，注意你的错误也是一样，你看看你会改吗 ？I love the picture which my mother hangs the picture on the wall ，OK， 那我再问多一个啊，燕城 ，Do you know how to answer this one for number 7？
我的一样哦，也是这样哦。
也是一样 ，OK 啊，注意你会的话你写给我看啊，我会看看别人 ，OK？ 啊，太好，你会吗？这个第7题你的答案有一样吗？
一样。
也是一样啊 ，OK， 不用紧。准修 ，What about your answer？
I love the picture which my mother hangs on the wall.
I love the picture which my mother hangs on the wall. OK 啊，对你的新的答案你写了没有 ？I love the picture which my mother hangs on the wall. OK，good， 很好，就是这样子了。OK，so 你看啊，which my mother hangs the picture on the wall， 就像刚才我讲这样子咯。这个 which，OK， 它本来的 picture 是在这里，然后呢，你将它搬来前面变成 which， 所以这里的 picture 我们就不要了咯。Alright, so the answer is I love the picture which my mother hangs on the wall. OK，so 这里。说第7题的有谁不明白吗？有谁要我再解释的吗 ？Okay, no problem. Okay, now let's go to the last exercise. Okay, exercise 3. 这个呢会稍微麻烦一点啦。OK， 所以我们看，我先给你们解释先。OK， 你看啊，有时候我们会遇到比较复杂的答案，比较复杂的句子。For example, the dog which has我想想 which has a long tail, which has a long tail, is barking at the dog which is sleeping under the tree. Okay, 你看这个句子 when we encounter this kind of sentence, okay, first of all you have to focus on the relative clause. 你必须要先找出来它的 relative clause 先，这样子会比较容易去理解这个句子 ，OK， 所以你先 underline 起来咯 ，which has a long tail， 就是有很长的尾巴。另外一个 relative clause 是哪一个呢？就是 which is sleeping under the tree，OK， 然后接下来你要懂说这个 relative clause 是在形容哪一个名词啊？这个是 which has a long tail 呢，是在解释这只狗。然后 which is sleeping under the dog 呢是在解释这另外一只狗，对不对 ？OK， 现在我们知道说，它原本的句子是 the dog is barking at the dog， 可是你不能这样子写啦，因为如果你写 the dog is barking at the dog 的话呢，你的句子会很 confusing 的，会被扣分的，不清楚的句子会被扣分的 ，OK？ 所以呢，在这个情形下，我们必须要用到 relative clause 咯，对不对？这样，因为 relative clause 能帮助我们将两只狗区别开来吗？可是这样子写的话呢，又会有另外一个问题，就是 too wordy，OK， 太多字了。所以这样子的太多字的话，我们怎样子解决呢 ？OK， 所以我们可以将 object，OK， 我们这里的 dog 是 subject， 对不对？然后这 is barking 是 verb， 然后 is barking at 是 verb 啦，动词，飞是要动的嘛，所以它是动词咯。然后这里的 the dog 是 object，OK，object，OK， 我们可以将 object 的 relative clause 那边呢给简单化咯，所以我们可以将 object 那一边的which is 呢给去掉，所以它就变成 the dog which has a long tail is barking at the dog sleeping under the tree，OK， 所以我再给你们看多一次啊，我们可以简化掉变成 the dog which has a long tail is barking at the dog sleeping under the tree. Okay, so 我color 给你们看啊，你们给我1分钟啊。Under the tree， 然后呢，这个是原本的句子 ，the dog is barking at the dog. Okay, so 这个就是我们简化过的句子。那个 which is 或者是 who is 呢？有时候我们可以去掉的，可以简单化去掉的。可是条件是 它必须要在 object 的位 subject 的呢是不可以的，你不可以去掉 subject 的relative pronouns 的，就是不能去掉 subject 的 which is 跟 who is 啦，你可以去掉 object 的位不了，所以它的简单化过的句子就是 The dog which has a long tail is barking at the dog sleeping under the tree。所以这里的 ing 呢，会就是弄到很多的学生 blur 了。为什么呢？因为我之前一直跟你们讲说 ing 必须要有 is are was were 才能用，对不对？然后你们看到，哎，怎么这里都没有 is are was were， 怎么可以用 ing 呢？所以我们这里就是能解释了咯，就是因为它原本是有 is 的，只是我们将它给丢掉不了，因为要简单化那个句子。Understand here？ 这里有问题吗？Okay， 没有啊。Okay, now let's look at exercise 3. Okay, exercise 3. Now you have to rewrite the sentences. Okay, and then omit the relative pronouns if it refers to the object of the sentence. 就是说object 的 who is 跟 which is 呢，你都要给去掉。OK， 所以这里只是有4题而已，所以给你们大概5分钟啦。All right， 可以 start now。不明白的话跟我讲啊，如果还是不明白的话跟我讲。OK。OK， 我们看 exercise 3的第一题 ，OK， 我给你们解释第一题啊。所以我们看 ，The girl who is wearing a red dress is dancing with the girl who is wearing a white dress。OK， 所以首先呢，你要先找出来哪一个是 subject， 哪一个是 object。当然，这个 the girl 是 subject， 对不对？然后 is dancing with 是 verb 动词，然后这个 the girl 呢是 object。OK， 我们已经找到 subject、verb 跟 object 了咯。然后呢，你括弧起来咯，它的 relative clause who is wearing a red dress 是 relative clause。哎，等一下，然后 who is wearing a white dress 也是 relative clause， 对不对 ？OK， 然后我们要去掉 who is， 可是你可以去掉哪一个 who is 呢？你只能去掉 object 的 who is 而已。Okay, so the answer is the girl who is wearing a red dress. OK， 这个黄色的呢，你不能简化啊，因为它是 subject， 所以你不能简化。OK， is dancing with the girl wearing a white dress。青色的你可以简化掉，因为它是object。OK， 明白吗？这是什么明白吗？英爱？ 用 in 的话也是可以啦，也是没有错 ，OK， 波音。只是这里呢，这里我要你学这个 structure 就是说没有用 who is 的 structure，OK，so OK 就是用 in 是没有问题，只是这里我要你用这个直接用 ing 的啦 ，OK。
Teacher.
Yes.
If I use in, I need to add who.
No need. 因为 okay, because when in can be used in the sense of wearing, okay? If you put the man in a black suit means the man who is wearing a black suit. So if you want to use in, you don't have to use who is anymore. OK， 来开始了啊。刚才我是教问到 OK，Number two。Okay, Ying Ai, what is your answer for number 2, Ying Ai? The book.
The book which is bought by Peter is on the table near the door.
Yes, it's on the table near the door. Okay, the table near the door 就是说靠近门口的 table。OK， so 这个是第二题的答案啦。所以我们看回刚才的啊，你看回这个你看这个 Mrs. Maggie is talking to the man who is from China。OK，who is from China。所以如果我要简化这个句子的话呢，我应该这样子写呢 ？Anyone？ 如果我要简化这个句子，我应该这样子简化呢 ？Mrs. Maggie， 子晴 ，How do we simplify the sentence？
Mr. Maggie is talking to the man from China.
Yes, to the man from China. OK， 那个 who is 我们可以 omit 掉，我们可以省略掉，因为它是 object 的 relative pronoun， 所以我们可以省略掉它。All right， 如果是 Mrs. Maggie who is from China 的话就不可以了 ，subject 的我们不要。OK， 记得啦。OK，then number 3. OK，number 3 after Ying Ai Zun Xi. OK， Zun Xi, what is your answer for number 3?
The cat which steals the fish runs into the orchard owned by Mr. Wong.
Yes, the cat which steals the fish runs into the orchard owned by Mr. Wong. OK， 所以这样子的句子呢，通常也是会弄到很多的学生 confused 的。他们看到，怎么这里是 present tense， 怎么这里突然是 past tense 的？ OK， 这里这里的 owned 呢，不是 past tense 来的，它是 past participle， 它是用来讲被的。The orchard owned by Mr. Wong， 就是说被 Mr. Wong 拥有的果园的 orchard， 它原本是 is owned 被拥有，只是在 simplify 过的句子呢，它的 which is 给 omit 掉不了，它不是 past tense 来的。OK。所以如果你下次你看到这样子的句子的结构呢，你就要会明白会明白它了 ，OK？ 它这个不是 past tense 来的啊。OK，next number 4
The train which is heading for Kuala Lumpur is full of students studying in the university near my house.
Okay, good. The train which is heading for 这个就是读 head， OK？ heading for Kuala Lumpur heading for 就是 going to 的意思啦。It's full of students studying in the university near my house. OK， 所以这里你看这里的 ing 没有 is or was were， 可是能直接用的，为什么呢？因为它是省略过的 ing 来的，它本来是有 r 在前面，只是 simplify 过就没有 r 了。OK， 那这里有问题吗？有谁不明白的吗？ 没有啊。Head for mean go to 就是去了 ，OK 去。Okay, so if there is no question, let's go to the mind map on Chinese significant milestone in their space program. Okay, 这个我们很快的就能讨论完了，因为挺简单的。OK, all right. So number one, what are the names of the astronauts? 严成 what are the names? 严成，哎，这个你们可以，我给你们1分钟了，找出来先 ，OK？ You have 1 minute to take out the handout. Okay, get ready then, huh? Okay, Yan-Chen, have you got any answers?
神舟7。
Okay, 我直接写了 ，OK？ 聂海生 ，OK？ 聂海生 ，Okay？ These are the names of the astronauts, all right？ 聂海生 ，and then 刘波，哦，这个他的写法跟我们马来西亚的华人的写法不一样的。聂海生 ，and then 刘波明 ，and then the last one is 汤亨。哎，这里我看不清楚了，等一下。And then 汤洪波，洪波。Okay, so these are the names of the astronauts. 这些中国的太空人的名字啦。Okay, and then number 2, what is the name of the space station? 它的太空站的名字啊？波音。
天宫。
天宫 yes. Okay, you can put 天宫 or Heavenly Palace. 天宫 天宫 or Heavenly Palace. And then number 3, what is the name of the first core module? Joanne? Joanne 有答案吗？
Teacher.
Yes.
You write wrong the name of the astronaut. It's
Oh,
Tang
really?
Hongbo.
Oh, it's Tang Hongbo, not Tong.
TA.
Oh, okay, TA. All right. I'm sorry about that. And then number 3, Joanne, what is your answer for number 3? Number 3. Have you got the answer, Joanne?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. And after that is because you were absent last week. Okay. Never mind. Okay. After that is Lo Xinyi. What is your answer for number 3? What is the name of the first core module?
天后 or harmony.
Of the heavens. Okay. 天和 or harmony of the heavens. Okay. 天就是 heavens 啦，它这里讲的就是天宫天堂的意思啦。和 harmony 就是和平咯。OK， 所以它直接翻译过来不了啦，在这里那个它的意思。Okay, and then number 4, what is the size of the first core module? 子轩 length, how many meters? Zishan, have you got the answer? Zishan, 你有答案吗？
No.
没有啊，还没有叫我是不是？严谨啊，我教别人啊。子晴 ，what is your answer for the length and the space?
Length is 16.6 meters. Space is 50 cubic meters.
Yes, 50 cubic meters. TERS 或者是 TRES 啊，都是一样的啦。ERS 是美国的 ，RES 是英国的 ，OK。And then number 5, what did the astronauts do during the spacewalk? After that is 子晴过后是俊逸 ，What is your answer for number 5? 俊逸有答案吗？ Okay, Ying Ai, tell me your answer for number 5.
Tested new generation spacesuits.
Okay, and then?
Installed equipment.
Good, then?
Elevated a panoramic camera.
And the last one?
Tested the station's robotic arm.
Okay, good. So tested the new generation space suit, 太空衣啦 space suit, and then install equipment, and after that elevated a panoramic camera, So 这个他最近一直发他们的照片，是不是很清楚又很美 ？So envious of the country. Tested the station's robotic arm. Tested the station's robotic arm. Okay. Next. And then number 6. Okay, number 6. Okay, who wants to answer number 6? Okay, Yan Chen, number 6. Yan Chen 有答案吗？ Okay, Jun Xiu, can you tell me your answer for number 6? Why were the Chinese astronauts excluded from International Space Station?
A U.S. political objection.
Again?
U.S. political objection.
Okay, good. U.S. political objections. Okay, political 就是政治 ，objections 就是反对咯，就是说他们国家政治上的反对啦。然后另外一个呢，另外一个 legislative restrictions. Yes, legislative restriction 就是他们法律上也是禁止中国的太空人进去他们的 International Space Station， 所以中国就自己弄自己的 Space Station 出来了 ，OK？ 所以现在可能以后你们长大，你们可以去他们的大学去学他们的航天工程 ，OK？ 而且是用中文学啊，所以可能对你们来讲也是比较门槛可能会比较低了 ，All right？ 哦，你们长大的世界可能不一样了 ，So good for you. Okay, now let's go to the last task. All right, go to the last task. Movement control order. Okay, the close test. Okay, 你们读中的是不是有？我记得是有10题吧，对不对？你们跟我讲。
Yes.
Okay, good. So, let's look at the first paragraph first. Okay, 我们一个 paragraph 做啦，因为我怕有太多字你们不明白。Okay, look at the first paragraph. Yeah, movement control order is commonly known as MCO. Many people. It is a preventive measure. Okay, a preventive measure 就是说预防措施啦。Okay, a preventive measure. Preventive 就是预防 ，prevent 就是预防，对不对？预防 measure 就是措施 ，alright 就是方法啦 ，measure 措施或者是方法。Okay, so it is a preventive measure by the federal government. The federal government 就是我们的中央政府啦 ，OK， 我们的中央政府。你知道我们马来西亚的政府有2种，对不对？一个是州政府，一个是中央政府。如果是州政府，就是我们州里面的政府咯；中央政府就是首相啊，在 Putrajaya 上班啊，或者是那些部长啊，他们都是中央政府咯 ，OK， 中央政府 ，all right。So 在马来西亚呢，我们有2种政府啦， 而且沙巴、沙拉瓦那边也是 under 我们的 federal government 的 ，OK， 可是他们的州政府会有比较大的权力，不像我们这里的州政府。Alright, but the federal government of Malaysia, in response to the pandemic of COVID-19 on 18 March 2020, so 我们的 MCO 是在去年的3月18号 start 的 ，OK？Alright, in response to 就是说反应啦 ，OK， 反应。Okay, now fill in the blanks with correct answer. OK， 你们可以先做上，我给你们大概2-3分钟，3分钟的时间啦 ，OK？ 你们想看可以放什么字 ？3 minutes start now. 对，第一段而已，我们一段一段讨论，一段一段做比较容易。
Teacher.
Yes.
What means a preventive measure?
A preventive measure 预防措施，你明白这4个字吗？就是好像那个好像我们实行的东西，为了要预防那情况变得更加糟糕 ，OK？ 好像 for example，OK， 我们知道说这个地方的治安很差 ，so what is our preventive measure？ 我们的预防措施是什么呢？可能我们可以装 CCTV， 可能我们可以请 guard，OK， 可能我们可以装那些路灯，就是要预防罪案发生 ，OK， 就 a preventive measure。Understand?
Yes, understand.
Okay, so something we do to prevent a situation from turning worse. OK， 这个是它的比较详细的解释啦，就是我们做的东西要预防情况变得更加糟糕的东西啦，预防 OK。OK， 来，我们一起看第一段啊。So what is your answer for number 1? 有人有答案吗 ？Put your answer on the chat box, OK? Write your answer on the chat box. 有吗？有答案吗 ？By OK， 除了 by 呢，还有别的答案吗 ？For, to, for. OK， 答案是 by， all right， is commonly known as MCO by many people。答案是 by 啊，它是你看它是这样子的 ，is known by，OK， 看到吗？就是说被很多人知道 ，is known by many people as MCO， 就是说很多人知道说。Movement Control Order 就是 MCO，all right? So the answer is known by, OK? Is known by. 通常 for 是在这样子的情况下会讲到如果 for 呢，之前我们有学过，对不对？是用来讲helping 的，对不对？用来讲 reason 或者是 help。 另外一个就是用来讲到好像如果有讲到好处的，我们才会用到 for 的 ，all right？ 好像 for example 你看到这个好像看这个，I buy the car for Ali，OK？ 所以为什么这里我们要用 for 呢？因为阿里是当我买车给他的时候，阿里有得到好处，对不对？所以我们就用 for 咯。所以 for 的另外一个名称是beneficial preposition 啦。All right， so 那我写在这里呢 ，for 呢通常是用来讲 reason 或者是 helping 这个是我们之前有学过了的。另外一个就是 benefit，OK？ 可是在这里呢，并没有提到 helping 吗？也没有讲到reason， 也没有讲到 benefit， 就是好处。所以呢，我们不能用 for 在这里咯 ，OK？Okay, and then number 2, what is your answer? What is your answer for number 2? Carried out, OK？ 可以放几个字这里？你们的位你们这一个可以放几个字
？One word.
Just one word, yeah. Okay, so Jun Xiu, just one word, okay? Just one word. But carried out is correct, okay? 如果是2个字的话 ，carried out 我能接受了。Implement, imposed， 还有别的吗？可以知情，你的 implement 很好，只是说，你看这里是 by the federal government of Malaysia， 就是说是被 federal government of Malaysia 给实行的，所以你的 implement 要加什么呢？ What do you have to? How do you modify your answer? Implemented, yes, implemented. Impose 不能OK？ impose 的意思是好像你强加于在别人的身上。通常我们不能a preventive measure imposed， impose 也可以了 ，sorry。这里我也能接受 impose， OK？Impose 我也能接受。carried out。carried out 是对了，可以遵修。可是我们这里我只是要一个字罢了，所以你的答案我没有写下来And then executed，OK？executed is fine, good. Executed is fine. Executed 就好像 implemented 的意思咯，就是实行咯 ，OK？ 实行。from 当然是不对的啦 ，OK？ 因为这里我们要的是 verb 来的 ，OK？So 你看为什么要放 ed 呢？你不要误会它是 past tense它不是 past tense 来的 ，OK？ 它不是 past tense 来的，它是它本来是这样子的 ，alright？ 我写给你看a preventive measure which is implemented by the federal government of Malaysia， OK？ 它本来是这样子的，对不对？然后我们看到这里。It is 这个 it 是 subject 对不对 ？is 是 verb，a preventive measure 是 object， 所以 object 后面的我们可以去 simplify 它嘛，对不对？所以我们看这里a preventive measure which is implemented by the federal government of Malaysia， 这个 which is 呢，我们给省略掉，所以呢。就变成这样子了 ，implemented 了。你明白我讲什么东西吗？它本来是有 which is 的，只是我们给省略掉而已 ，OK？ 然后 implement 的意思就是 execute， 就是实行 ，OK？ 实行，然后。实行才对的 ，right？ And then impose 呢 ，impose 就是好像强加于了 ，OK？ 通常是用在好像法律或者是好像道德价值观这些咯 ，OK？ 然后因为 MCO Movement Control Orders 也是法律嘛，所以我可以接受 impose 咯 ，understand？ 好像 这样子讲 impose my moral value on you 呢？如果我觉得说，我讲如果啦 ，OK， 我讲说同性恋是不好的，然后我逼你们全部都接受说同性恋是不好，所以我就 impose 我的 moral value on you， 我强加在你的身上，这样子咯 ，OK。所以我们再看回这里啊 ，So I accept, executed, imposed, implemented, all right。OK 遵义我不明白你要讲什么，我不明白你的问题是什么。OK， 所以在这里的 ed 它不是 past tense， 它是 past participle， 它是用来讲背的 ，all right。OK， so first paragraph is there any question？ 有谁不明白的吗？没有 implement from 的，没有 implement from 的 ，implement by 就有了 ，OK， 没有 implement from 的。OK next 没有问题的话，我们看第二段啊。Movement control order is is 什么 ？Since public movement is restricted， OK 这个是第二句了啊，这里有一个句号的 ，OK 只是看不到不了啦。可是你们要懂它是句号，因为接下来是大号了嘛，所以你要懂它是句号了。Okay, this is another sentence. Okay, since public movement is restricted 就是说 is limited 被限制 is restricted is limited 被限制。So, public movement 就是说公众人士的 movement 啦的移动啦 is restricted 被限制。你看现在我们的 movement 我们被限制了，对不对？我们不能到处乱走了吗？ So public movement is restricted. Everyone has to stay at home. Hence 就是所以 hence the reduction of social interaction. Reduction 就是减少。Reduction is a noun, OK？ 然后 reduce is a verb. Reduce 你们通常看到了，对不对？就是减少。然后 social interaction 也就是社会交际咯。什么是社会交际呢？就是好像人跟人之间见面就是社会交际啦 ，OK？ people meet with each other， 简单来讲就是 people meet with each other， 就是 social interaction 咯 ，OK？In this way, we can prevent 就是预防 ，we can prevent of the virus through 就是通过 social interactions OK， 所以这里有问题吗？有什么字不明白的吗？没有的话，你们可以先做 OK。我给你们大概3分钟的时间了，9点37分我们开始 OK。我们大概还有3段，所以我们可能会迟一点点放学 ，OK， 迟一点点不了了，不会太久。 Okay, now paragraph number 2. Okay, what is your answer for number 3? Movement control order is starting? No. Is effective? Okay, is effective is fine. 这里你要放形容词啦 ，OK? Is effective? Is useful? Good. Is useful? Any other answers? OK, 所以这里的 effective 就是有效 ，useful 就是好像很好用了。还有别的吗 ？Bohin, what is your answer?
Alright, started.
Started no, started is wrong. 我们也可以写重要，这样讲英文讲重要。How do we say? 重要 ，important。还有别的吗？另外一个the synonym of important start with e 开头的。Essential, okay, essential, important, they are synonyms, okay. Effective 就是berkesan啦，有效果啦。Okay, since public movement is restricted, and then everyone has to stay at home, hence the reduction of social interaction. Okay, number 4, in this way we can prevent the significant 不行 ，significant 它的意思是好像影响深远的意思 ，OK， 影响深远，所以这里不能用 significant，OK， significant means can influence a lot of people for a long time， 这样子才是 significant。可是这里呢，这里我们不能，这里不适合了。Okay, so what is your answer for number 4? Yes, prevent the spreading. Very good. Prevent the spreading, and then diffusion. Diffusion 可以啊，我看一下 ，diffuse 是渗透的意思，不是？我看一下 diffuse。No, diffusion is wrong. We cannot use diffusion here. Okay, diffuse 就好像是那个 gas 渗透过那个墙壁啊，或者是水渗透过那个墙壁，那个我们才叫 diffuse。OK，infect， OK， infect 很好 ，but you have to turn infect into a noun。infect 的名词是什么呢 ？contagion， 我看一下 contagion 好像有点奇怪 ，contagion。不对 ，contagion 是好像很容易传染的意思。Yes, pivotal is important. Yes, contagion 是很容易传染，可是在这里呢不对，这里要讲的是传染。Okay, infection of the virus. No, infection 也不行了 ，infection 也不行。Okay, or you can say transmission. Spreading, transmission 就是传播了 ，OK？ Prevent the spreading or the transmission of the virus through social interactions。这里要讲的是要预防那 virus 的传播 ，OK？ 这里要讲的是传播，所以我们可以用 transmission， 我们可以用 spreading，but infect 是感染 ，OK？ So 你不能讲 virus 感染那个 virus 被自己感染呢，有点奇怪了 ，OK？ 这里要讲的是传播 ，so we can use transmission or spreading， OK？ So spreading， let me write the vocabulary for you. Transmission， 传播，这里讲的是病毒了 ，OK？ 病毒传播。Contagion 不行啦 ，all right， contagion 不行，不适合。Next， next paragraph 呀，看这里呢 ，despite its importance，despite 就是虽然啦 ，despite its importance 就是说虽然它很重要。Okay， 这里的 it 指的就是 movement control order 啦 ，MCO，OK， 就是说虽然 MCO 很重要 ，movement control order has caused a number of social economic blank， 它已经导致了什么东西呢？ social economic。OK，social economic 就是社会与经济。OK，social economic 就是说关系到社会和经济的，这就是 social economic 咯。And then, for instance 就是 for example, the restriction of public movement and gatherings. OK， 然后 taken a toll on businesses. OK，taken a toll。它原本的就是 take a toll on。take a toll on 就是什么呢？谁知道 ？What is the meaning of take a toll on? It means harm 伤害。OK， 伤害到 businesses， taken a toll on businesses。Subsequently 就是 after that。OK，after that。Subsequently after that， 可是这个是用在 formal 的啦 ，OK，formal language 来的啦 ，OK， 你不能讲说 I go to school subsequently I go to McDonald 啊，不行啊，因为 subsequently 是用在比较正式的那一种writing 的 ，OK，many companies have to lay off their workers，OK，lay off their workers 就是裁员 ，lay off 就是裁员咯 ，OK，fire their workers。我是英文的呢 ，fire their workers 是裁掉他们的员工 ，due to 我们已经讲很多次了，所以我不写了啦。It means because of due to their revenues 就是他们的收入 ，OK， 他们的营业额 revenues 营业额就是他们赚到的钱啦 ，OK。The money that they earn, okay? The money they earn. 所以最好给你们3分钟时间，你们想看啊？这里有3题。Okay, we may start now. 3 minutes. Okay, 我们会迟一点点放学 ，okay? So be patient, yeah, be patient. But I promise you, we will end the lesson before 10 o'clock, right? 可以来我们讨论了 OK so write your answer for number 5 despite its importance movement control order has caused a number of social economic 什么东西嘞 decline nope 还有别的答案吗 比方 problems social economic problems 就是说社会上还有经济上的问题 social economic problems continue for instance the restriction of public movement and gatherings 这个可能会容易一点啦第6题 what is your answer 你看这里 taken a toll 这个 taken 我们不能我们知道我们不能随便乱用了对不对 take 原本的字它换成 taken 要什么情况下呢 were taken 不对如果你讲说 were taken 就是说这个 the restriction of public movement and gatherings 就是说公众人士的限制被伤害不对 have 你看这里说到底是什么东西 taken a toll on businesses 是什么东西伤害到 business 是 public movement or gatherings 还是 restriction 你看 the restriction of public movement and gatherings OK 在这个是一个complex noun 它的 head of noun 它的这个名词主要的字是 restriction 限制restriction 是 uncountable noun 来的，所以你应该用 has. The restriction of public movement and gatherings has taken a toll. OK， 就是说对 public movement 跟 gatherings 的限制已经伤害到 business 了 ，has taken a toll on business. OK， 第6题是 has 啦，不是 have。OK，now continue yeah. Subsequently, many companies have to lay off their workers due to their 什么东西来？第7题，他们怎样子的 revenues low revenues OK good I can accept that 除了 low revenues 呢 bad revenues yes 除了 bad revenues less revenues 我想一下 less revenues less 的话就不大适合因为当我们用 less 的时候呢好像有点奇怪也不less no 不能 less 不行如果用 less 的时候是我们应该我们要做 comparison 的 OK 所以这里不适合用 less alright 不能用 less 除了好像越来越少这样子讲越来越少的 revenues decreasing revenues decreasing 就是越来越少decreasing 越来越少那个 less 不适合了 OK less 不适合 terrible OK terrible 可以 terrible revenue 就是说非常差的营业额咯 terrible revenues OK continue number 8 and 9 OK 这个我直接解释到完了然后我给你们时间直接3题一起做啊 besides OK besides 就是除此之外啦记得它有一个 s 在后面才是除此之外如果是 beside 而已呢是旁边呢 many people are 什么东西 to make ends meet OK to make ends meet 就是说 OK to make ends meet make ends meet 就是 earn enough money okay to live alright 就是说赚足够的钱来生活 alright okay 可能就是for food and shelter 就是赚足够的钱刚刚好足够的钱来买食物跟付房租 OK 就是 make ends meet 咯Alright， 如果我讲说I just managed to make ends meet every month， 就是说我每个月只是赚到足够的钱而已， 我们有多余的钱来储蓄，没有多余的钱来投资。OK， 这样子的意思啦。Make ends meet 就是刚刚好不了。OK， 好像买食物、付房租、付电费过后就零了啊，这样子就是 make ends meet。All right。Okay，so many people are 什么东西 to make ends meet after losing their jobs. Okay，and then crimes such as robbery, burglary, and theft happen everywhere around the country. 所以你看这个句子啊。这个我放黄色的呢是原因，对不对 ？Okay, losing the jobs 过后呢，后果是什么呢？后果就是crimes, robbery, burglary and theft 啊。如果是前因后果，我们这里要放什么？ 你想看先啊。Next, in short 就是说简单来讲，结论啊，用来讲结论的。Although movement control order brings what effects to the economy? It is essential to protect the safety of the people. OK， 所以你看这里有 although，OK， 我们看到 although 的时候，我们就知道说它是用来讲相对的东西的。OK， 相对的东西，就是说这个放黄色的跟放青色的呢，它是相对的。这样子讲是相对呢？你看essential to protect the safety of people， 这个是好的，对不对？Protect the safety of people， 保护人民的安全，这个句子是关于好的 ，positive。然后呢，当然这个一定是要讲 negative 咯，这样子你才可以用 although。如果两个都是 positive 的，你不能用 although 的。All right，although 你要一个 positive， 一个 negative。Effects 就是效果啦，个 sum，OK， 效果。Effects 就是效果。OK， 所以你们都看见，我给你们大概3分钟的时间 ，3 minutes。 OK， OK， 我们看第8题啊。OK， besides many people are， OK， what is your answer for number 8? Are earning？ No， 不是 are earning。OK， 这里我们要讲的是他们连他们要 make end meet 也不可以了，are difficult to know。这样子讲说，很多人要挣扎到很辛苦 to make ends meet。就说要连 make ends meet 都不可能，这样子讲嘞 ，are forced to make ends meet， are forced to make ends meet。forced 啊 ，force 也不对 ，force 也不适合。如果你讲 forced 的话，就struggling，yes，are struggling，OK， 就是说他们很辛苦，他们挣扎。当我们讲说 are struggling to make ends meet 的时候呢，就是说 they work really hard to make ends meet, but still they fail. 他们还是失败，他们也是不能 make ends meet. Okay, so when we say are struggling to make ends meet, it means that they work really hard, but still they cannot make ends meet. Okay. 继续啊。flounder 不对 ，flounder 这里不适合 ，OK。continue。第9题 ，OK，what is your answer for number 9? What is your answer for number 9? Stolen 不对 ，therefore 很好 ，therefore good。就是如果要讲因果的啊，我们就用 therefore 咯 ，OK，therefore，OK。如果你用 so 的话，也是不用紧 ，OK， 只是说。因为这个作文呢，它是比较 formal 的，对不对？所以呢，我们用 therefore，OK，thus 可以 ，very good。We can use thus here，OK，因为 thus 也是所以的意思，我们可以用 therefore， 可以用 thus。OK，apart from that，what else can we use here？ 还有什么呢 ？H 开头的，看 ，however 不对。Hence 对 hence，OK hence 所以 ，alright so we have got 3 words therefore thus hence，OK 都是用来讲所以 ，OK crimes 所以呢 crimes 就是罪案哦 ，such as robbery, burglary and theft happen everywhere around the country。所以现在你们要很小心啊，如果你是住在 SB 的话，你要更加小心了 ，OK 因为最近一次发生 robbery 跟 burglary 还有 theft 最近一次发生了，所以你们要小心一点哦。Okay, now the last one. In short, okay, although movement control order brings what kind of effect? Number 10. 这个跟我讲 negative effects 很好，除了 negative 呢，还有什么都是跟 negative 一样的 ？Terrible, yes. Terrible. Bad effects 很好 ，bad effects。我们也可以讲 disastrous effect， adverse OK adverse 也可以 good adverse， 所以记得吗 ？disaster 是灾难，所以 disastrous effects 就是好像灾难性的，非常糟糕的 OK， 所以这里有问题吗？你们有不明白的地方吗 ？OK 没有啊 ？OK 等一下先啊 ，OK 刚刚讲到 last OK， 讲到 last 刚才我知道为什么不可以了 ，OK？ 所以你看呢 ，revenues 呢，它跟好像 price 这样子，我们不能讲 less price less revenues 的 ，OK？price 我们是用 low revenues low price， 如果是 less 呢是用跟 money 的 less money 啦 ，OK？So revenues 不能用跟 less 咯，这是 collocation 的原因。总之 revenues 不能price revenues 不能用 less，OK， 是用 high 或者是 low。OK，so 这里没有问题的吗 ？OK，so 这个星期呢，你们要做的 ，OK， 你们只是要将 vocabulary 抄进你们的书里面，然后我有发那个 speaking practice 的那个 handout 给你们了，对不对？还有那些 video 有个 video 对不对？所以你们就看那个 video。然后呢，你们录你们的那个 speaking practice go upload 上去 Google Classroom 那边 ，OK？ 那过我要听过，我给你们打分啦。OK， 所以还有东西要问吗 Okay, if there is no question, you may go offline now. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.